guys, it's Kim here with Fairly Fiber Fun. Thanks for joining me on today's knitting vlog. Today we're going to knit a hat without following a pattern, and we're starting from the brim up, but we are doing a folded brim, so it's a little bit complicated. And that's about as far as I've gotten so far. So I hope you will enjoy this process. I am looking forward to sharing it with you. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump in and get started. have a finished hat, but halfway through I forgot I was vlogging it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and share it with you anyways. It's just like, why? Anyways, the hat turned out amazing. I did use hand spun yarn. I stole it from my blanket. Shh, don't tell anybody. And I'm really happy with it. Here is the top of it, where I did the decreases, just knit twos together. The last 2 or 3 decreases were worked every row instead of every other row, round, whatever. The brim, sewing the folded brim down was such a pain, or rather knitting it in. I tried like 3 times. I ended up putting a stitch marker on one of the purl ridges because I knit however long I wanted my brim to be, purled around, and then knit the same amount again. So I put a stitch marker periodically around. I did this at one of these fold spots, counted or followed the line of stitches to the cast on edge, put a marker from the marker at the fold, followed that line of stitches up to where my needle was, put another marker, and I did that periodically because I could not keep it straight and I was ending up with more stitches or less stitches. It was just driving me nuts. So that worked. I think I did that in about 8 different places around the hat. It's knit on US 3 needles, which I don't remember the millimeter size. US 3 needles are 3.25 millimeter. And I started off on circulars that are very, very small around for hats. And then when it got too small, I switched to DPNs and kept going. So very, very simple. The goal was for this to fit me like a beanie. Now my hair is in a bun today, so I don't know how this will work, but it's covering my ears completely. It's got just enough room. Actually, that might be kind of cute. What do you think? I like it. And it might look a little funky with my bun, but you know, I like it. I could still pull it down a little farther around my head. And if I don't want it covering my ears, I can fold the brim up part way. Kind of cute. Okay, so I think this was a success. I'm not going to tell you stitch counts and everything, but I will link to the Ravelry project page so you can view my notes. I need to make sure I actually wrote my notes. If I didn't, I've got to do that. But I will have done that already. If I haven't at the time of filming this, I will have by the time you see it. So no worries. So one hat complete. Followed no pattern, just winged it, and I'm really, really happy with the results. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would give it a like, leave a comment. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love it if you would hit that subscribe button. And just thank you for joining me on this half of a knitting vlog. I will try to remember next time I'm vlogging that I'm vlogging and do the whole thing instead of just half of a hat, because that's kind of crazy. But anyway, I thank you for joining me and I appreciate you very much. And I will, as usual, see you in the next one. Bye, guys.